So when I started the series maybe a month ago, I would take 4 to 5 terms and try to explain it and give like a real definition and examples. But recently online I've seen a lot of debate about a current superstar and what he may or may not have accomplished. At SummerSlam 2017, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins beat Sheamus and Cesaro to win the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. This would actually qualify Dean Ambrose to be considered a Grand Slam champion in the WWE, but some people are saying, wait, don't you have to win every single title? He hasn't won the Universal, he hasn't won the SmackDown Live Tag Team. While you're probably thinking you have to win every single belt to be a Grand Slam champion, that is right, but also not right based off of WWE standards. It's really confusing because they introduce titles and then they retire them, and introduce more titles and then retire them. They have a brand split, introduce more belts and then retire them. So rather than just talk about what it is right now, let's actually kick it back to when it first started. The term Grand Slam champion in WWE dates back to a more cockier version of Shawn Michaels when he described himself as being the first superstar to win the WWF World Title, Intercontinental Championship, European Championship, and World Tag Team Championships. Years later in 2006, WWE stated that Shawn Michaels was the first ever Grand Slam champion, capturing the European Championship once, the World Tag Team Championships 4 times, the Intercontinental Championship 3 times, and the WWE and World Heavyweight Championship a total of 4 times. This would mean once the WWE's version of WCW's World Heavyweight Championship was debuted in 2002, that was actually a substitute for winning a world title, so you could win either the WWF or WWE or World Heavyweight Championship, and that counts. Which actually would change the format of what a Grand Slam champion is, which actually would be winning one of the world titles, the Intercontinental Championship, the European Championship, and either the WWE or World Tag Team Championships. In case you didn't know, the WWE Tag Team Championships, which are different from the World Tag Team titles, they were debuted in original brand split. Now around 2007, WWE only acknowledged 4 wrestlers to be able to claim the right to be a Grand Slam champion because the European Championship had retired back in 2002. And then for the next few years, they never really acknowledged the new standards of a Grand Slam champion, but they were kind of obvious because this would be after the US title actually had debuted in WWE as well. Now meaning the new standard would be win one of the world titles, either being WWE or the World Heavyweight Championship, win both Intercontinental and United States Championships, and one of the tag team titles, either the WWE or World Tag Team Championships. Within this time frame, you see superstars like The Miz and Big Show become Grand Slam champions, winning the US title. But WWE never made another formal announcement of what a Grand Slam champion really is until introducing the new standard after WrestleMania 31 when Daniel Bryan won an Intercontinental Championship. So at that time in 2015, the new standard would be win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, which was a combination of the WWE and World Heavyweight titles, win both Intercontinental and United States Championships, and win the WWE Tag Team titles because that was the only tag team titles at the time. But that standard would also change all within a year because then there would be another brand split in 2016, which would give us another world title being the Universal Championship and separate tag team titles for both brands. I know it's kind of confusing, but now the new standard in 2017 is win either the WWE or Universal Championships, win both Intercontinental and United States titles, and win one of the brand's tag team titles, so either the Raw Tag Team Championships or SmackDown Live Tag Team titles. Also, so you know, the Cruiserweight Championship does not count because that's made for a certain weight class. Like, try to imagine Samoa Joe having to cut down so he can win that belt so he can be a Grand Slam champion. While WWE only acknowledges there's 8 Grand Slam champions in their company, well, there's actually 16. With the retiring of the European Championship, it's kind of hard to win a title when the title retired 15 years ago, and then introducing World Heavyweight title, then taking that away, then only having 1 world title, then introducing the Universal Championship, then also at one point having 2 different brand tag team titles, then taking that away, only having 1, and then reintroducing that same concept again. Also, weird side note before I tell you all the guys that are actually Grand Slam champions, the Hardcore Championship actually did count. While it was never really acknowledged by the WWE, you could win the Hardcore Championship, and that's actually a 3rd tier title substitute for the European. So based off the original format, which I'm just going to go over one more time because honestly, they keep bringing in new belts, it's really confusing. Win one of the world titles, WWE or World Heavyweight Championship, win the Intercontinental Championship, one of the tag team titles, so either WWE tag team titles or World Tag Team titles, and then win the European or Hardcore Championships. So based off the original format, the Grand Slam champions are actually Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Kane, Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle, Eddie Guerrero, RVD, Booker T, Jeff Hardy, JBL, Christian, and The Big Show were all Grand Slam champions. And now based off the new format, winning one of the world titles, either WWE or Universal Championship, both the US and Intercontinental Championships, and one of the brand's tag team titles. Also, just so you know, the WWE tag team titles, those turned into the Raw tag team titles, so those are the same belt. Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle, Eddie Guerrero, Edge, Big Show, Daniel Bryan, The Miz, and Dean Ambrose are all Grand Slam champions. So actually, if you want to take both formats and combine them together to see who the real Grand Slam champions are, the overall Grand Slam champions in the WWE are Chris Jericho, Big Show, Eddie Guerrero, and Edge. Yeah, it is still pretty confusing. And some current superstars that are only a title away from winning it. John Cena, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Sheamus all need the Intercontinental Championship. Randy Orton needs the United States Championship, and Kevin Owens needs to win the tag team titles for all those superstars to be a Grand Slam champion in WWE. And it's not not gonna stop. You know they're gonna introduce new titles in probably the next 5 to 6 years. So yeah, guys, that is what a Grand Slam champion is. So this is the second edition Insider Terms. I did the first one sometime early July, late June, and you guys liked it then, so I've been meaning to bring it back because this is a series that I wanted to start rather than just making one long video talking about the simple stuff. Like, everyone knows what a mark is. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Hope you really enjoyed. In the comments down below, who's your favorite Grand Slam champion? That's Eddie Guerrero or Edge or Chris Jericho or JBL? Tell me in the comments down below. Make sure to like, comment, share, and always subscribe, and